Oh.
It's trippy. Big camera, really. How's everybody doing?
Pretty good.
Okay, all right. Hanging in there. I think Laura brought some stuff in, yeah.
Do you want to just pass it around?
Can you see them first? Make sure I know what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, that's
Just
perfect.
one page now, is that okay?
Yep, that's great.
Good?
Go send them around. All right, all right, all right. Yeah.
Let me get it.
Yeah.
I'll bring that second batch in a little bit.
Yeah,
Okay.
just walk right in. Thanks, bro. Is that Guatemala?
Yeah, Guatemala.
Guatemalan coffee.
Guatemala.
Okay. So there's pens. What we talked about last week. Write down, take notes, learn, grow, move forward. Is it, I've been running around or is it hot in here?
They're running around.
I think it's perfect,
Okay, good. Just check.
right? But we can open the window.
Yeah.
Just for,
So don't get stale. Thank you, Cam. Well, can you crack one of those open over there? Hey, John. Do me a favor, so you can figure that out. Or with just that pen.
actually figured it out.
All right.
Oh, tech lady.
Push it that way. Push it shut. Push it that way. Did I break it? Oh, you got it. I think you had it there. Push it down. There you go. Now slide it. Back.
Use your muscles, John.
All right, there we go. Yeah, don't break it.
I advanced proof. That was definitely John proof.
Okay, so last month, already gone. That's crazy, huh? Fast February, leap day. What do you remember from last time we got together? Anybody?
Success.
Success. What is it?
Thing.
Huh?
The flea.
Flea. Yeah. No lids. What else? Anyone?
Dreaming big.
Purpose.
Dream big purpose, right? Mm-hmm. Remember our 3 words were be, do, have. What do you want to be? What do you want to do? What do you want to have? And so that's kind of a follow-up on today. A little bit of it, but we're going to go a little bit deeper. So your questions of what I want to be, what I want to do, and what I want to have. That doesn't change no matter who you are. You could be a little kid, right? A 4-year-old. What they want to be? They want to be a superhero. What do they want to do? They want to jump downstairs. What do they want to have? They want to have whatever their brother has. So they go and fight for all that stuff. Could be Lloyd. What do you want to be? What do you want to do? What do you want to have? So he's pursuing his license. He wants to be a therapist and work in therapy. What's he want to do? He wants to help people. What's he want to have? House, car, vacation, all that stuff. So it doesn't matter who you are or what's going on. My mom and dad right now are in their last phase of life. My mom has Alzheimer's. So what does she want to be? Probably not crazy, right? What does she want to do? Live out the rest of her life and know who people are. What does she want to have? You know, a successful end of life. What does my dad want to do? His goals are even different, right? What's he want to be? He wants to be given a break, you know, because my mom's the only one that he really recognizes him. So what's he want to do? He wants to rest. And what's he want to have? You know, peace. So everybody's goal shifts every single day. Everybody's be, do, have shifts around. Where you're at right now is very, very on the launch pad of your life. So what you want to do, what you want to be, what you want to have. She just got her driver's license. Yay.
Yay.
Ivana did too.
Yay.
Yay!
So, you know, that's a big step. You know, we would say, oh, big deal. It is a big deal. Because what do you want to be? What do you want to do? What do you want to have? If you want to have a car, you have to have a license. And if you want to be someone who can go anywhere they want and not depend on a bus or a bike or a skateboard or whatever we're doing, then we have to work towards those goals. So you have to do whatever is in your be, do, have to make sure your life is hitting success, like we talked about. Somebody just brought up purpose, succeeding. What does that look like to you? What I want to talk about today is taking that lid off that Anthony talked about, but how we do it, specific steps. So every single one of you has one of these in your working file, right? And these are okay. They're not the best. These were really meant for folks going through, foster care and just state-based stuff, and the state doesn't always fix things and make things better. So I think there's some good things in this, but I also want to toss a lot of it. So we're going to work with you not just on the step, but on additional things on top of the step, because there's only 3 or 4 life domains here, and they don't cover much of anything. And one of them has its whole thing is the driver's license. So I want to make sure you guys are aware of this, and also that you're able to chase your goals, chase your dreams. So on the handout you have here, right, talks about our discussion around transformation, what you want to be, do, have. Conversation motivates you to change. You should be motivated to change. You shouldn't come here because you have to come to a class. You shouldn't come and meet with anybody, or go do what you do at a school, or go do what you do at a vocational place, or do anything you do to make somebody happy. You need to do everything you're doing to help you find joy and peace, because you're chasing your own dreams, right? They shouldn't get their license because somebody told them to. They should get their license because it makes sense for their life goals. If you're working on your GED or vocational stuff, or a high school or college, you shouldn't go get that because somebody told you to. You should be getting it because it focuses and pushes you toward your life goals. And these are the things we have to be thinking about. Why you do what you do. Why I do what I do. Now it's true, some people just get up every day and they go to work because they need a paycheck. And a lot of those people are just very miserable because they don't see it as a step to the next thing that's happening. So you could be a guy working or a gal working at McDonald's, but see that as a stepping stone to the next thing. And as long as you're working hard there, it's still moving you forward. However, if you just go into that same job at McDonald's and just hate it every day because you don't see that it's moving you forward, then you've got to change your attitude. Because you don't get somewhere overnight, right? We talked about that last time. Change and success doesn't happen in a day, but it does happen daily as we do little things. So these 3 questions right here, what do you want to be, what do you want to do, what do you want to have? Now we backtrack. So here's the end, right? Remember we talked about the stair steps or the lines that go like this all the way to the end goal? And here's where you're at now. This is now, and this is later. Now that can go for 30 minutes, that can go for 30 years. It can go for 30 days. It can go for a month. It doesn't matter. It could be here. You could set a goal right now to stay off your phone and pay attention, right? And you could achieve that goal in 30 minutes. And you could feel like, wow, I stayed off my phone and I paid attention. And you celebrate that and you're successful. That's a realistic goal. You could make a goal that I'm going to go to work tomorrow, or I'm going to do whatever I have to do after I leave this class. I'm going to go into it with a positive attitude, and I'm going to end my day thinking good thoughts and on a positive note. I'm not going to let any drama and stuff bring me down. And that could be just now, okay? We could fast forward till 45 years old, right? And you could say, man, I want to be successful. I want a house. And I just don't want a house. I want a house with a small fence around it, and I want a dog out front, and I want my kids running around the backyard and playing on a swing set, and I want to be sitting on a nice lounge chair, drinking some iced tea and just loving my life. Okay? So if that's your goal, and let's say that's just even, let's move that out to 30. Pretty close. Right? Within 10 years. That's your goal. To be in a good relationship, to be with someone, to have your own home, and to be content with life. Having that lemonade, having that barbecue at your house, and having friends over, right? That's where you want to be. How do we get there? Okay? So let's say that house is going to cost us in Bakersfield $125,000. That seems like a huge amount right now, right? But in 10 years, how much money is that? Still $125,000. But how much does it take to get there today? If you're right here at 0, and you want to be at $125,000 to buy that house, how do you get there? How do you move towards your desired goal?
One step at a time.
One step at a time. But you have to take those steps. And for most people in life, not just you guys, when I talk about this, that's why I want our case managers in here, because we're all in the same boat. What I'm talking about right now is meaningful to me. It's meaningful to every person on our team. It's meaningful to every person I know. Because you're not going to get anywhere you want to be if you don't take that step today. And then, the big thing I want you to think about today is this word right here. What does that mean? to you guys? Intention.
Attempt.
Attempt. What else?
What is the reason you're doing it?
Good. What else? What is, if I put this on the end of it, intentional? What does that mean?
Purpose.
Yeah.
Purpose
meaning-
fulfills that.
A meaning to do something like
A meaning, right? What else? If I have okay, we have this lot right here, right? And sometimes it gets dirty. People throw cigarettes. We have people that run through here. The wind blows trash through all the time. All sorts of stuff. And I'm kind of a freak about keeping our place clean, right? So if I go out there and Lloyd helps me start the blower and bring a hose out there and start cleaning things, what did I go out there to do?
Clean the lot.
Clean the lot, right? So I was being intentional. Now if I go out there to clean the lot and instead I see somebody over here, an old friend, and he wants to chat it up for a bit, and I go over there and talk, and then I have to come back here because the next class starts at noon, and so I have to get ready for that. Then I went outside, and because I talked to my friend and then got caught up in the coffee house, what happened to the lot?
Sitting
Still
here.
dirty.
It's still dirty, right? So I went out there with an intent, with a purpose. I had a goal of here later, after I was done, in 30 minutes, between 11 and 11:30, I was gonna have that done. But I didn't get it done because I went out there and I got distracted. But if I live with intent, or if I'm intentional, I go out there and I could easily see my friend and say, hey man, I've got about 15 minutes, I gotta get this lot clean. Let me hang out with you in a minute. If not, let me call you or text you and we'll hook up tomorrow. I'm living with intent.